sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from the Steel City. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
The 41-yard line.
Rodgers. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line. Mason Graham in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
Hey, take 26, 18. On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf, touchdown Pittsburgh. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Here we go. Good. 331. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Here we go, son. Right.
They'll run here with the rookie. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
158. Over.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Jump ball.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over at first down 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, Fields. On the move left. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd down, it's Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Cleveland.
Here we go. Right.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 instruction. Right.
Fields now on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Don't jump. Ready?
Slot man in motion right. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
319, good.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 1 yard
It
gain.
is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, start. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. That one is complete to Hardman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Sampson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Right.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. That one on target to Watson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Steelers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Play action now for Fields. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing is Fields. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of
3-19,
25 yards. First down, Cleveland.
They go play action with Fields. He'll get this out wide. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Back at the 21-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 3-19. Hey, no, Monday. Tonight.
Fields now. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here we go, son. Hey, 3-19, yes, sir. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he gets that to Hardman. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This will be a 41-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns still their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker on for the point after.
What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Get 300.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
319. 26. 630. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers here on second down. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Returnable from the 17. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Get high.
On the ground is Sampson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go, shot. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Here's Fields. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go, shot. Get high.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the
So from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Lucas.
They'll give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
No. 319.
Rodgers now. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
15 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
No.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Green 18. Green 18.
He'll try the right side with Johnson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blue 58. Green 18.
Rodgers. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Blue 58. Green 18.
Throwing, Rodgers. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Green 18. Green 18.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
First down for Aaron. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
More yards. That's another Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Green 18.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 10-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground. You kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, You're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Scott. 58, Scott.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A big play after being backed up. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
No.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A give, and here's Johnson. Past midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
258.
Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
3rd and long for Rodgers. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? Stay high.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. It is a big play for the Browns. 59 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard
So
line.
after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run with Sampson. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we 551, 12 go. Right.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A 6-yard loss on
This
the play.
defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, they go with Sampson. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
EQ. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. 319. Get back.
Here's Sampson. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 319. Get back. Go.
On the play fake. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal.
222. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
319.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. Working across the field, he spots Watson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a game.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
No. 319. 319.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
No.
Rodgers to throw. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one on target to Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? 258.
A give, it's Sampson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a pickup with 6.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And the Browns, first down.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.